If you're watching this, it's because we're still live at our early access event sponsored by Wizards of the Coast for March of the Machine. We are done now. We have streamed for over 12 hours.
Yeah.
But because we have streamed for over 12 hours, two things have happened. One, many people have gone to bed. I don't blame them. We're going to be doing that very soon.
Yes.
But secondly, the VOD on YouTube has stopped because it stops after 12 hours. So what I did was we had started doing our outro or saying thank you to folks, and I realized that if people aren't here, they're not seeing that. And if the VOD is not keeping up with that because it's over 12 hours, no one will see it. And it's important. I was saying this earlier. It's important to thank people. We had fun in this stream today. And we got this opportunity, which is super important, to be able to do this today. We always appreciate it. We're always happy to be asked back. It's something that we really look forward to every quarter, every new set, whatever you want to call it. Our record today, if that matters to folks, was out of 41 total games and 9 total events, 4 sealed events and 5 draft events. We had 14 wins and 27 losses. That is a lot of losses.
Yeah.
Our best record was 1 draft and 1 sealed, where we went 3-3. That's our best record. Otherwise, we had 0s, we had 2s, and we had 1s. For wins, obviously. 3 losses every time. But that's irrelevant. What I was saying before is you're all on one screen in front of us, the camera. There's a screen slightly in that direction from that camera. That's what's important from today. Because that was where all of you were in chat, if you were with us on the day. And if you weren't, we missed you. And thank you for watching this.
Yeah.
Amy, I interrupted you so that we could start doing this.
Yeah.
Because, again, I thought it was important, but I would love for you to do your thing again.
Sure.
So I apologize.
So I'm just going to go through and thank everybody who was here in chat during the live stream. We had Hepta, who was new. Thank you so much for being here. And hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
Greg, thank you so much for being here. I know it's tough because you're always so busy. So we really appreciate that you come and participate so much in the gameplay and the picks and everything else.
We need the help. And by we, I mean I.
Deck building. Mocan, thank you so much for your input as well and for being so active in chat because it's been a while since we've gotten to talk to you much.
Yeah, it was great to see you. I know that we saw you for the first time at one of these, then you stuck around and were able to be around for other things as well. And it's nice to see you back where you started, basically.
Yeah.
That's always really cool. So thank you for that.
Marcus, thank you for being here because you're never not here, and that means a whole hell of a lot too. So thank you. Jiao, thank you for coming back. Because I think we only ever see you during the early access events.
I believe that's correct.
But it just means that much more then that you do keep coming back to them.
Oh, yeah.
C. Holland, thank you so much for being here. I know that you're... it's common to see you in our chats. But that doesn't mean you're less appreciated. That means you're more appreciated because you're here all the time.
Correct.
Ant, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to come to our streams on occasion and just pop in, say hi, give a little input, talk to us about our lives.
Yeah.
Like, that's really meaningful.
Yeah. Big time. Big time.
Vladdy, thank you for coming. I know you kept changing your name a million times, but
and he got the called shot on the Omnath knowing nothing about the set.
exactly. So we did find that Omnath in a couple of drafts that we did. We didn't play him because he is 5 colors now. But he does exist. We did find him.
And somebody played him against us and trounced us with him and other cards, but still.
There you go. Erica, thank you for being here so much. And I know that it's tough for you to stay through the whole thing and things like that. And you tend to be apologetic for that. But there's no reason to be. We just appreciate having you here at all, and that you care so much to be here for everything that we ever do. I mean,
yeah,
you're wonderful.
Correct.
Brutal, you are new as well. So it was really great to talk to you for this stream. And hopefully we see you again as well, because that was really great to have you here.
In fact, if I remember correctly, they were the new subscriber that we got as well. And they mentioned that they rang the bell. So, yes. In fact, if this is one of the videos that you get a notification for, that's something that you can, appreciate, is that you got a notification for a video where we get to thank you.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Or
it was
leave
great
it
to
in
see
the comments. Hey, you talked about me in the video.
Yeah, absolutely. Let us know in the comments down below. Yeah. And you know what?
Tell me you love me.
Be like Brutal. Don't forget, while you're here, to subscribe and ring that bell so that you will get those notifications whenever we go live, like a big live stream like this, our regular live streams for MTG Arena on Monday nights. I know you're not done. I figured I'd put it in here because it made the most sense. And Fridays, not tomorrow, but whatever. I don't think this video will be going up before Friday, but not the Friday of pre-release, but every other Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern as well. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
Emilio, thank you so much for being here. I know that you've been going through a lot lately, and it has been very infrequent for us to see you. So it was really nice to get to see you tonight, and just say hi and just to ask you how you are.
Yep.
DM Oz, thank you for being here tonight. I feel like you are another person that it's been a long time since we've really gotten to talk to you for any lengthy period of time. So it means a lot that you were here tonight and you spent so much time talking to us in chat.
Which we appreciate every moment of. I know you had mentioned at one point, like, oh, am I talking too much? To anybody out there, never, ever feel that way.
Right.
Just don't.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing if you start to think that, like, YouTube has censored you a bunch of times because I still haven't read what you wrote and you think that it's just not showing up. There's a lot of validity to that. But sometimes it's really just that I need to get to it, Yeah. Sometimes it's that you have been censored because let's not go there. But it upsets me.
Yeah, fair. Sorry. Obviously, I'm not laughing at you.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying fully, which is why. Yeah.
But, yeah, just realize that if Joe is talking or we're trying to do something specific, that it might take me a few more minutes to get to your message. But I will read it. So, don't be afraid to write in chat, especially if there's not a lot of other people watching at the time, because it really helps fill the time so we don't have like chunks of dead air where we're not saying anything.
Yeah.
And Dave, he's last on the list, but he's first in our hearts. DAM314.
That's right, on Twitch. If you're interested, he's great. His community's great. You should definitely go check him out. But that leaves us to all of you who watched the stream but may not have been in chat. Also, God forbid we missed any of you. If you were in chat at all, I don't care if you left one message or a million. If for whatever reason, I don't think any slipped through the cracks, but if they did, obviously, we very much apologize and we really appreciate you being here.
And please leave that in the comments and remind us that
Yes.
we didn't mention you.
Yes, because you deserve...
So we can apologize.
Yes, because you deserve the shout out. And if you were lurking, there is nothing wrong with lurking on our streams. We love having you so very much. If you want to pop in chat and just say, hey, I'm lurking, enjoy the stream, or something like that, you can get that shout out at the end. Because we do this, by the way, at the end of every stream. It's just that for a 12-hour stream, because it's at the end, again, we lose the VOD or whatever. But anyway, I've said that already. But we appreciate lurkers nonetheless. You're more than welcome to pop in a chat and actually get the shout out. Or just know that we appreciate you nonetheless. We don't ever want you to feel pressured to talk in chat, because it's not a requirement for being here in any means. There are some people who have very strong feelings about that, and that's a little weird to me, because we appreciate you nonetheless. But, you know, we'd love to hear from you, but please don't feel pressured.
Right. I mean, I personally prefer it if you do say hi, because then I get to name you at the end at least, and just thank you for being here in a particular manner, as opposed to just being like, well, if you were here, thanks, you know. But if that's not what you want,
yeah,
more power to you.
Correct. consume this content however you choose.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we are not here to tell you how to how to watch it or not watch it or whatever.
That's
consume it, not consume it.
Not for us or anyone else to tell you.
No, that's not okay. So, what that means is, as we are at the end of our stream and at the end of this video, right now that we're actually recording this, what it means is we have not only all of you to thank, but of course, as I hopefully mentioned already in this video, but I've lost track as I mentioned a lot of times today. Thank you to Wizards of the Coast, who sponsored us for this video. They gave us this fully unlocked account. If you're familiar with MTG Arena, you know that having 502,000 gold and 490,000 gems is a lot. That's a lot. And we had more at the start of the day. Maybe we had less of this and we gained this throughout the day, because I didn't use gold on anything. But we had more gems at the start of the day. But we used them all we used all the ones that are gone, because we got to enter into events. I told you, 9 of them, right? You can do the math for what it cost or whatever. It's irrelevant, because what Wizards did was they gave us this fully unlocked account to share this event with all of you. That being said, if you missed the event, the VOD is still up. Like I said, it cuts off at 12 hours, so you might miss the end of our last draft, which, spoilers, we went 1-3. So, I mean, you can watch it, enjoy it. Our first 8 events will be fully up with the VOD, so you can watch all of those. I assume that will be enough content, since that is, again, almost 12 hours of the stream. So hopefully you enjoy, if that's something that you're interested in, and if that's why you're here. But yeah, this was an absolute blast. It really always is. But thank you to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring us for this video, which is, you know, great, but really for trusting us again, inviting us back, wanting us here, and for bringing all of these other creators together to do something like this. You know, I joke, but it's true, right? All these great creators come together to make this event possible, and somebody's got to lose. It just happens. There were a couple of times where I was salty today. I'm not really proud of it, but it wasn't. I don't think I was too over the top, but that's for you all to decide, I suppose. But I hope that people understand that even though I was annoyed by some of the what I would consider nonsense things that occurred, I had fun. I would absolutely do it again, no question. Not like tomorrow, but like when the when the new set comes out. Like
Once
I can't.
We've gotten sleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't do this every day, but this was a blast. This set seems interesting, to say the least, and I'm looking forward to checking out a pre-release. So hopefully those videos will have already been up on this channel. You can go check those out too. And like I said, subscribing and ringing that bell. Make sure that you will get notifications whenever any of our videos come out, whenever we go live. If you're a fan of MTG Arena, every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on this channel. We would love to have you join us as we talk about things that have nothing to do with Magic the Gathering in the chat, and then play Magic on the screen. That's just kind of how it works, and that's how we love it. So
it's usually food, but not always.
Not always.
Speaking of which, I was gonna say that boar or whatever.
It's a Wolverine dinosaur, Amy. Duh.
It looks like cotton candy.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah. Especially like the white parts of its like mustache over here. Like,
it's
that's
like
funny.
pink and light blue.
So yeah, we will have hopefully lots more content coming out on this channel as soon as possible. We mentioned during the VOD we're figuring out this place first, our home. And then once we've done that and have a little bit less stress on our shoulders, we have a lot more content coming out on this channel. So that subscription and that ringing that bell hopefully will not be wasted. We also have 2 other channels down in the description box below. So check down below for Video Games for All and
Gluten-free for all.
Sorry,
I'm sorry. I was like, what does he want me to say about Video Games for all?
Video Games for All and Gluten Free for All, as Amy said. We encourage you to go check those out as well, and subscribe and ring the bells there also. This has been a very long day. It's been worth every minute, but after 12 and now 12 and a half hours, we're going to be done. Yeah. So good night, and thank you to each and every one of you, whether you're watching live or on the VOD of now this little closing video here. But between now and the next time that we see you, whenever that happens to be, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is to you and yours super important. And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I've been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thank you so much, everybody.